The final 3 executions in Canada took place here.
All of the 3 men that were hanged here were hanged for murder.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Immediately, we both looked at each other in shock, and that's when we knew it was going to be a really interesting night.
What was the worst thing about staying here at this jail?
What are you waiting for?
Hit.
Right.
What's the name of the bird?
There was a guard who was killed by an inmate.
They didn't realize at first is that blow to the head had been fairly serious and it caused swelling and meningitis.
How him?
It was too late to actually save his life.
Not only was he pulling their names, but he was pulling their appearances, from their hair color even to their height.
5'6".
William's
5'6". There were so many references to the inmates trying to escape, as if they were in the act of doing it right then and there.
I'm not running anywhere.
You're trying to escape? Get back here.
You can do anything you want to him, we'll let you.
Do something. Thank you.
The Huron County Jail stands as a historic stone fortress in Goderich, Ontario, Canada. Built between 1839 and 1842, it served as the primary jail for Huron County for more than a century. Its history is bookended by the very first prisoner in 1841, and its last in 1972. Architecturally, the jail is notable for its distinctive roundhouse design, a circular layout highly unusual for the period. This structure allowed guards to oversee from a central vantage point, creating an early form of controlled surveillance. Constructed from locally quarried limestone, the building stands with a commanding presence and the durability that has endured generations. When first established, the jail functioned as the district's earliest county institution, predating hospitals, refuges, and virtually any other social safety net across Huron, Perth, and Bruce counties. Because of this, many who entered these walls were not criminals at all, but people society had nowhere else to put: the sick, the abandoned, and those deemed insane under the medical language of the time. The jail had a doctor on site, which made this place one of the only options for care, even though its structure was built to contain, not to heal. Throughout its operational years, the jail also held traditional inmates, prisoners awaiting trial, serving sentences, or detained for various offenses. The final 3 executions in Canada took place here. 2 conducted publicly on the grounds, and a 3rd carried out inside the walls. Designed to hold up to 50 inmates, its cells varied in size and purpose, reflecting the starkly different circumstances of those who lived and died within. The facility remained in continuous use until 1972, when it was finally decommissioned and later restored as a museum. Today, the Huron Historic Jail is recognized as a National Historic Site of Canada and is operated by the Huron County Museum. Visitors can explore guided tours and examine early law enforcement, punishment, and the evolving justice system in Ontario's past.
My name is Sinead Cox. I'm the Curator of Engagement and Dialogue at the Huron County Museum and here at the Huron Historic Jail. And I started as a volunteer, transcribing coroner's inquests of folks that died in the jail and then became a student. And so I've worked on and off at the museum and jail since 2011, so a long time.
Among those originally sentenced to hang were 2 names that linger in Canadian memory: James Donnelly of the Black Donnellys and 14-year-old Stephen Truscott. Both ended up being spared by commutation. However, there are 3 executions that stand out in the jail's record.
All of the 3 men that were hanged here were hanged for murder, and they were all young men in their 20s.
The first man to die in the gallows was William Mahon, a prisoner who arrived having narrowly escaped being lynched by his own community.
He very brutally murdered a woman and her little granddaughter in a revenge killing, partially due to, I think, he had some issues with his temper. But revenge because the grandfather of the family, had been assaulted by him in a dispute over fence lines, so a property line dispute, a common thing that happens between neighbors. But he very brutally assaulted this man. He was brought to jail, and then he swore revenge. After he got out of jail, he actually moved, and so it seems like that was the end of the story. But he came upon the lady and her little granddaughter in the street, and he beat them to death. It was actually one of the children of the neighbors that actually found this scene. So he was citizen arrested by the locals before cooler heads prevailed and got the coroner from Exeter to come and do the initial inquest. There was talk of essentially lynching him there and then because of the brutality of the murder.
In 1869, Nicolas Meladey was the next prisoner to be executed. He confessed to the brutal murder of his father and pregnant stepmother.
So it is alleged that it was a conspiracy to murder them over a dispute over inheritance, and the way his father had treated him, and to kill the stepmother and unborn child before they became, the inheritors of his father's property. And so there were multiple people who were initially arrested for that crime, and the only one who was convicted was Nicholas, partially because there was a female agent that they placed here in the jail to pass notes to his sister, because the woman in the conspiracy was seen as the weak link. She didn't go for it, but Nicholas saw the woman through some of the windows at the jail into the courtyards, and they started passing notes, and he incriminated himself in those communications, and that was used as evidence against him. So before his execution, he confessed, and he took all responsibility on himself, so that the other people didn't have to live under the shadow of that suspicion.
Meladey's death was a public spectacle. Crowds pressed in, vendors sold wares, and the execution began to feel like a gruesome carnival. After that, public hangings were ended, and the executions were moved inside the jail's walls. The final execution took place in 1911, when Edward Jardine was hanged inside the walls.
He was hanged for the murder of Lizzie Anderson, and so they were neighbors in Colburn Township, just north of Goderich, and Lizzie went to the fair, like many teens would do, and she never came home. And he was one of the last people seen with her, and did eventually confess to the crime. And so that was a big national story at the time. Her sister married his brother after the initial trial, but he was hanged here, and that would have been a private hanging, so it would have only been officials that were invited, and in Huron County they didn't even invite the press to attend. They just gave them a description of how the hanging went afterwards.
This was the closing chapter of Canada's public ritual, leaving the building heavy with the memory of those final private deaths. Among the many roles within the jail, none carried more silent risk than that of the turnkey. Only one guard worked at the jail at any given time, a single figure responsible for overseeing every inmate within the circular stone walls. It meant that the balance and control was always fragile, always tilted in the prisoner's favor. Curwood Kip White learned this danger firsthand. While carrying out his duties, outnumbered and isolated, he was attacked by a prisoner held here for car theft that later resulted in death.
He had used a hammer and work around the jail, and the prisoners did all of the work and chores and were given tasks and jobs to do. And so he had hidden this hammer in the cell block. He used it to hit him on the head and tried to make a run for it. Mr. White got right back up and got the attention of the jailer. The jailer and him stopped the kid from getting any further, so he didn't actually escape. But what they didn't realize at first is that blow to the head had been fairly serious, and it caused swelling and meningitis. And when they finally took him to the city for emergency surgery, it was too late to actually save his life. So he passed away on Christmas, 1941, and he had, a young family at the time, so it was extremely sad.
His death stands as a stark reminder of how perilous life inside the jail could be, not only for those confined, but for those sworn to keep order within it. Kipwhite's killing remains the only instance of a staff member dying on duty within these walls. Yet death was no stranger to the jail itself. Many of the jail's workers lived on site with their families, and several passed away here of natural causes. Quiet and domestic endings unfolding within a building better known for its violence and confinement. Throughout history, the jail saw several escape attempts, each a desperate bid against the unforgiving walls and vigilant design of the roundhouse.
We had lots of escape attempts while people were here because it was the county jail, which had less staff and was less secure than the prisons like Kingston Penitentiary and the Central Prison that people would be transferred after. So they would try to escape from here. But in the early years, they were all, wacky schemes or like climbing up the walls. But in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, we started to get violence against the staff. In those escape attempts.
These escape attempts speak to the tension and fear that filled the stone corridors, prisoners testing the limits of confinement, and the ever-present shadow of punishment waiting for them if they were caught. Today, the jail draws visitors and paranormal enthusiasts alike, many convinced that its walls are haunted. Ghost sightings and unsettling stories are common, particularly during Halloween tours. Witnesses report shadowy figures drifting through the cell blocks and down the stone corridors. Whispers, cries, and moans echo near the old cells, and the heavy iron doors sometimes creak or move as if by something unseen. Staff most often report the sound of boots pacing across the floors and the faint jingling of keys, remnants, perhaps, of the lives and labors that once filled this stone fortress. This was a location that we've been wanting to investigate for years, and we finally got the opportunity to do it.
Paige and I weren't sure what to expect when we entered the jail, but as soon as we saw this long, creepy, windowless hallway with nothing but a door at the end,
immediately we both looked at each other in shock, and that's when we knew it was going to be a really interesting night.
To start off the night, we went upstairs to open up the building with a portal session.
This is our first time here at the Huron County Museum and Jail. We would like to talk to any lingering spirits that may be here. We know there was quite a few inmates and guards and other workers. If one of you want to come forward and tell us your name, that would be great, so we know how to address you. Could you start off by maybe telling us your name?
is there a Nicolas here?
Angels?
Angels.
Did
Do you believe in angels? Can you tell us what brought you here to this jail?
What crime were you accused of?
How long did you spend here? I heard something cell. I don't know.
Could you tell me what cell block you were in?
How many hangings took place here? How many executions? Can you tell us the name of anyone who was executed here?
I think that
What were the conditions like when you were here?
Who took the life of the guard?
Something out.
What happened to the guard?
Out again.
House transfer.
House transfer. They would be transferring people here, right?
Did you stay here for a while while you were waiting for your court case?
Was your family here with you?
It's not that. Refugee.
Say refugee?
You don't need to be afraid of us. We're just here to communicate with you, talk with you, find out your story.
Yeah, we do this all the time.
We just want to share your story with others.
We have different things around the room that you can touch that light up. Feel free to touch any of it. That's what it's here for.
None of it will hurt you.
We have a clown toy over here that you can come near and let us know that you're here. I'm working here. Just one of the guards.
What were the guards like?
Like usually are.
Yeah.
There were people here
I
for.
get it, and you get good ones and you get ones that maybe aren't.
There was one person here that got arrested because they were milking.
Say that again. Say that
There
again.
was one person that got arrested here because they were milking a cow. One got arrested
Yeah,
for
so-
fortune telling.
Yeah, so there's this jailhouse people with misdemeanors to
Yeah, it was
bad
like
crimes, all
Yeah.
across.
Oh,
Have to do
okay.
with mental illness or
Yeah.
this is pretty.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. What are you sorry for?
Who milked a cow and got arrested?
Someone got arrested for milking a cow.
Yeah.
That could just be a funny.
I think his name was Simon and he was 14.
Why don't you get arrested for money?
I don't know. He must have milked someone's cow that wasn't his. Yeah.
Ground.
Imagine just waking up in the morning and someone's milking your cow inside.
Yeah, you call the
How many
cops.
people would be in a cell? Was there ever more than one person in a cell?
We're gonna put John in a cell. Feel free to join him when he's alone.
Has anyone ever tried to escape from the courtyard?
I heard something children. Was there children here? Did she say?
There was families. So if somebody was arrested, they would hold their families in that cell right there.
It's a bigger cell, yeah.
Was your family here with you?
Could you make some sort of noise to let us know that you're here?
Tap on the wall. Can you say one of our names?
There was a tap, yeah.
Oh,
There's something over there.
yeah, it was a knock on the wall.
Thank you for the knock.
Could you do that again?
We'll listen really closely. Do you knock again?
I want to know, what was the worst thing that someone has done here? Like, who had the worst crime? Give us a name.
How can
Help
Help
him.
him.
help you?
Prison. This place, it's a jail that they would think.
Well, they would get sent to prison after this.
Yeah.
Is there a certain area that the more violent criminals were held in?
Can you tell us the names of the 3 people who were executed here?
Was he wrong?
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Heads up.
Was there anybody here during that time when that happened? During the executions?
I'll wait. What are you waiting for?
I say your help.
Maybe. Something prison.
Are you stuck here? Are you trapped? Can you not leave? Have you tried to leave?
How many of you were innocent? Or how many of you believe you were innocent?
That's like every person.
That's what I heard every
Yeah.
something.
No. Did they treat you well here?
I heard something fortune, yeah.
What?
Was your bail? I'm sure there was people bailed out of here.
That was
Was your bail expensive?
We're not here to judge you in any way, whatever it is that you did. I'm sure you served your time.
Can you give us a sign of favor? Can you give
Oh,
us?
it is scalpel. Scalpels go off.
Can you give us?
What is the longest that someone's had to stay here?
That was weird.
That was a very odd voice.
Answer.
Where's the keys?
If you tell us where the keys are, we'll let you out of your cell.
Did you ever think of escaping? Making a run for it?
Who hurt the prison guard? What did they do to the prison guard?
If you could spend alone time with any one of us, who would you pick?
He's right here.
Oh, he's right here.
Yeah.
Who's right here?
Conceal.
Are you hiding?
Something bird.
Were you lonely when you were here? Did you miss your family?
Something white.
What was the worst thing about being here?
Well, I think we're going to move on. And we'll let you talk to just one of us for the next 20 minutes. Maybe it'll be less intimidating for you. During the portal session, it was really hard to decipher some of the answers that were coming through because of the echo in the room. But there was definitely a few moments where the word prison came through, and even though this is a jail, some of the inmates were actually waiting to be transferred to Kingston Penitentiary, which is one of Canada's most notorious prisons. So it makes sense that some of them were trying to escape before they were sent to Kingston Pen.
But it also got us thinking, since they were asking for help, what if they were stuck in a prison-like state in the afterlife?
Another interesting response was the word white, and we didn't know it at the time of the session, but that was the last name of the guard that died there. Sinead arrived for her interview just after this session, so it was pretty wild to hear that his name came through before she told us about who he was.
Because the jail was so big, we figured that the best way to tackle it would be to split up. I decided to choose the women's ward, Because for me, this area of the jail felt the weirdest and strangest and had the strongest energy. I'm going to turn the spirit box on. Now this is a device that you can use to communicate with me with your voice. Is Maria here with me? This is Maria's cell, I believe. What did you do, Maria, to be here? Or maybe I'm with Anne? I know that Anne was here because of insanity. Is that true? Or Isabella? Is Isabella here with me? Isabella, what did you do to your child? Did you hurt your child? Can you tell me your name? I'd like to speak to one of the women who were housed here. How long were you here for? Whose jail cell is this? Who was in my neighboring cells? Can you tell me their names? Isabella? Are you here with me? I heard footsteps. I'm completely alone on this floor. I don't know where anybody else is, but I know that I'm completely alone up here. Isabella suffocated her child, or at least that's what she was accused of. There's a device in the hallway. If you touch it, it will light up and it'll tell me that you're here. Hello? Is there anybody here that would like to speak with me? You can talk to me through this device. Is your family here with you? Did you have any kids? What happened to you? Speak loud. What do you need help with? Originally, I wanted to go to Isabella's cell. However, Maria's cell was the only cell that was open access to us. I wanted to go to Isabella's cell because most of the women here had minor offenses, but Isabella was accused of suffocating her child, which obviously is not. What I found really interesting is that when I put my hand up to Isabella's cell, it seemed that I was making direct communication with her. And not only was I making communication with her, but I believe that I may have made communication with her child, who had said things like "mama," "in heaven," "almost." And those answers and responses made this a really emotional experience for me.
Since Tara went into the women's ward, I decided to go into the ward where they kept the worst criminals. I really wanted to try some EVPs, and I do think we caught a very clear one.
Another thing we're going to try to do is I have a tape recorder, digital recorder, and it's possible that if you come in here and you try to speak with me, I may be able to hear you on the recorder. So I'm just going to ask a couple of questions, and hopefully you're able to come in and we can have a little bit of a conversation together. Could you tell me what your name is? What are you here at the jail for? Were you a prisoner? Did you work here? I'm gonna listen back and see if there's anything. Could you tell me what your name is? What are you here at the jail for? Were you a prisoner? Did you work here? Nothing that time. Now you see how I can play it back and hear your voice. If only you could come in here and speak with me. That would be great. Do you like that we came here tonight to talk to you? I heard that this was the part of the jail that people would stay if they were going to be put to death, if they were going to be executed. Is there anybody here who that happened to? Do you like that we came here tonight to talk to you? I heard that this was the part of the jail that people would stay if they were going to be put to death, if they were going to be executed. Is there anybody here who that happened to? Play it again. I'm gonna. Very good. Now, do you see how that works? Do you think that you could make that go off again for me? That was a great job. It'd be a really easy way to answer questions, and you wouldn't even have to speak. What was the worst thing about staying here at this jail? Were you able to have visitors? Did you miss your family? How long did you spend here? Listen back.
During the EVP session, I asked if they worked here, and clear as day, we got a response through the microphone. I did work here. Other than that, not much else came through.
Before we tackled our last two alone sessions, we wanted to get in a dual Estes session. So for this, we decided to put Rhonda and John under in opposite rooms of each other.
To make this session more interesting, Paige and I decided to utilize the lookout hole. Now the lookout hole is there because there was a guard who was killed by an inmate. So this made it easier for the guards to watch the inmates and close the cells without actually having to be in the same room as them. So we decided to put Rhonda in the guards room, and we decided to put John in the inmate cell. Paige and I were in the connecting room, so we couldn't see them, but we could hear them.
Hers.
What'd she say? I don't know. Rhonda and John are listening to you right now. They're in separate rooms. You can tell them anything you want. Any messages
He's
you
in
Can you tell me which cell block this is?
all the day.
Stay.
You want us to stay
Enough
here?
of this.
He needs to speak.
Hit.
White.
That's the name of the guard.
Yeah.
Or the key holder.
Can you tell me the name of the key holder?
Help.
What did you do to the key holder?
Help.
What can we help you with?
Wait.
Sick.
You know.
Sick. White. Sick.
He was sick. Because of that.
Oh yeah, he
White
was.
sick.
Why was
Living here.
Was White sick?
It's hot.
It is hot here.
Us.
I don't wanna go home.
Kerwood.
My name's Tara.
It's hard to say.
Go home.
Rhonda and John.
Walk into it.
If you speak to them loud and clear, they'll tell Paige and I what you're saying.
Walking.
Help.
What do you need help with?
Did you do this?
Did he do what?
Dead.
Kill
We didn't do any of those things.
me.
No. Did somebody hurt you?
Please.
Can you tell me how they hurt you? Is this Mr. White?
Well, original. Original?
I don't know what that would mean.
I don't know.
Were you
Greetings.
Look here.
were you one of the original guards here?
I can't do it.
Can't do what?
Pain.
Pain.
Why are you in pain?
Why did you do this?
Where's the pain coming from?
Tell us why you did it. We want to know too.
Help.
We can't help you unless you tell us.
Go
what
first.
you're with.
I can't see. Help me.
Can you tell me why that cell door is closed? Why we can't go in there?
He did enough.
Who is he? Who are you talking about? Give us a name. There's plenty of names here. on the
Jack.
wall. There's surely
Every
someone-
year. Escape.
Buzzard.
Buzzard.
Sound.
Oh, like maybe like an alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor.
I'll shout.
What about the doctor?
Friends. Help me.
Can you tell me what your
Arrest.
name is? What is your name?
John.
Were you in one of those cells?
One of the names are John. Right here. It says, I was committed to Huron Jail on July 29th.
In back.
On the charge of contempt of court.
Matt.
Contempt of court.
Don't shout.
Can you tell me what you did, John?
My name is John.
Yeah, what did you do? Why are you here?
I'm in the cell.
What did
Sal.
you do?
Were you prisoner 1375?
I was in here.
What
You
was your
hang.
name?
Someone's beside me.
Can you tell me who was beside you? Who's
You will.
next to you? Yeah, Rhonda said Will.
Lindsay? Oh, no.
Here, Rhonda said Will.
Peter?
There's a William right here. I think that's the one she was talking. Yeah, murder of 34-year-old Joel Dean. I was 17 years old.
Can you tell me what color eyes you had, William?
Ed.
There's an Edward. That was one of the main murderers that she.
What did you look like, Ed?
He had a beard.
Had a beard.
I don't know, it doesn't
Does it
say.
say he had a beard?
5 foot.
Wanna die?
Hold on, you just said 5 foot something.
I know.
5'6".
William's
Come.
5'6".
5'6".
William's 5'6".
Crazy. What color hair did you have, William?
Brownish black.
It says dark brown hair.
Yeah.
Jean.
Can you tell me about your eye color?
Cause a fight. It's your hand.
What's your eye color, William? That's insane. You literally just...
Take her to the ditch.
Who is she talking to?
Yeah.
Hang.
Who do you want to take to the ditch?
He's dead. Very clear.
I know.
Don't tell me that.
Who are we speaking with now? Is William still here with us?
I don't know.
What about...
On the roof.
On the roof. What did she say about being on the roof?
I'm gonna jump.
Oh, oh. That's dark.
Please don't. There's a lot of reasons to live.
Move.
Inmates.
I mean, you have your inmate.
Inmates.
Go away.
Why do you want to
Do
go
this.
away?
Go away.
He freaks me out.
Talk.
Why don't you want to talk with us?
Courtyard.
I feel like there's something in front of me.
You want us to go to the courtyard?
Yes.
We couldn't.
We could do something out there, like a spirit box session out there later.
Yeah.
At the end.
Move over, bitch.
Sure, bitch.
Escape.
Are we in your way?
Take them.
You just said escape.
Are you trying to escape from the courtyard?
Yes.
You leave me.
How are you going to escape from the courtyard? Do you have a plan? I won't tell anyone.
Real head.
Hang.
Hang. You're trying to climb the walls?
Hang.
The one.
I'm pretty strong. We can probably hoist you up the wall.
You want to come touch your device here? Prove that you're here with us? Just gotta get close
If
to
you
it.
do that, I'll help hoist you up the wall.
Yeah.
It won't hurt you. There's also a cat ball in the little lookout to the cell. You can touch that, it'll light up blue and red.
I keep feeling like there's
Let me
something
in.
near me.
Do you know what happened to Mr. White?
I don't know what happened.
Me. Died.
How did he die?
He died.
How?
Now I got the chills.
Can you tell me how he died?
But it's still
He died.
time.
That's how he was
That's how
attacked.
he was attacked.
Yeah.
That's not what killed him.
Yeah.
What
He
happened?
hit me.
What happened after that?
Some news that I know.
Can you tell me that news?
First of all, he was outside when she was giving us that interview.
Go back.
Yeah.
He doesn't know any of that
He doesn't know
information.
any of that information.
He was smoking.
1 and 2.
Can you tell me which cell block you were held in?
One over.
Or something. I don't know.
Whose crime?
Why not?
Is there somebody crying? Are you upset?
Yes.
About what?
Give me a chance.
Why can't you?
We're here to listen and talk.
It's locked.
Yeah, some of these cell doors are
I'm
locked.
sorry, we are not allowed to unlock them, but we're here to hear your story. Can you tell it to us?
Yes.
How long have you
Cool
been
it. Do what you want. Nothing.
What happened?
Can you tell us
Sorry.
what happened to you?
The hunt.
The hunt for what?
Didn't she say that the one guy was basically almost like lynched by the community
Yes.
for the murder?
For the murder of that lady and her granddaughter.
Yeah. Are we talking about?
And it's there too.
I can't remember which one she said it was. Was it Edward or William? I think it was William.
Believe.
Your time's up.
What did you do?
7:20.
It'll be covered up. That was clear, so clear.
Yes.
You just said the number 720. Does that mean anything?
720.
You would.
I don't think so.
I don't see anything.
Answer 4.
What's happening?
You tell us what's happening. That's what we're here to learn.
In the window.
You're in the window? You know what? I swear to God, I
Void.
saw something in the window when you left.
Oh,
When you came over there, I swear to God, I saw something in the window.
Oh, really?
Who did I see in the window?
Yeah. Table.
Are you sitting at the table with us?
Yes. Table.
Today's something.
Who's sitting at the table with us? Is it one of the
I'm
gentlemen
Jardine.
on the wall? What'd she say?
I'm Jardine.
Help me.
That was the one guy. Jardine.
Kids.
Was it William? Because that was a last name.
William Jardine. That was his name.
Or was it?
Good night.
I don't remember. We have to confirm.
Jardine, what's your first name?
Hold me. I just heard a phone ring and then I heard very clearly, hello. Pick it up.
Jardine is the one that you murdered.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Joel Dean. Okay.
Yeah.
You want it.
How old was Jardine? Did you murder Jardine?
You have a husband.
Really?
You know
It's
funny,
real.
I always have a husband.
Technically, no.
Yeah.
So who are we?
Forgive me.
Run!
Holy shit.
Why did he have to do that?
It's okay. You didn't know that none of us are married. It's fine.
Why is he yelling?
John's married, but not to a man. He doesn't have a husband.
I'm not running anywhere.
No one.
Maybe that's someone escaping.
Yeah. Are you trying to escape? You can tell us. We won't tell you.
Get back here.
So
Who's there behind me?
he needs to. Okay. Aunt Rhonda and I were talking outside, and we feel
I'll
like
find you.
a lot of
You won't find me.
we feel like a lot of this
I
place
keep
is
feeling like
residual.
there's somebody right in front of me. It's weird.
So to hear stuff about escaping makes sense.
Yeah.
Like in the act right now.
What?
My wife.
My wife?
In your hands.
My life in your hands.
24 hours.
Your time was up.
In
Help
envy.
me.
Who are we speaking with? Because we've spoken with many of you. We don't know who we're speaking with right now.
Push, come to it.
What's your name?
It's alive.
This is a prison.
Break in.
Well, you want to
I'm free.
You don't have to
County jail.
want to break out.
Get involved.
He said county jail.
Watch your step.
What counties did
I
this
don't
jail house? What counties?
Before.
Look up.
Why does he keep saying look up?
I don't
Look
know,
up.
it's freaky.
There's nothing but a light.
She's probably like, what's going on?
Oh, I know, because he's screaming help.
Yeah.
It kills me.
Hi.
Hi.
Who?
Stop him soon, because he's getting too
He's getting crazy.
Hi. I don't know what I'm saying.
I want out.
I bet you do.
You can't get out.
Dan.
Because you did something that you shouldn't have done.
While I was under during the Estes session, I felt like somebody was in the room with me multiple times. So much came through, it was hard for me to keep up with it all.
So what was really interesting about this session is that immediately they started to talk about the guards and the guards living there, and Rhonda had specifically said living there. Now this was a place where guards would live, and what was most interesting is that we specifically picked this area because it was an area where the guards and inmates didn't have direct contact.
There were so many references to the inmates trying to escape as if they were in the act doing it right then and there. So I feel like there was a lot of residual energy in regards to those escape attempts.
I got the name Ed, and at the time, I thought it was the Ed that follows us around. But it could have meant Edward Jardine. which was one of the 3 executions that took place here at the jail.
One of the craziest things about this session is that John was pulling direct names off the wall behind Paige and I. Not only was he pulling their names, but he was pulling their appearances, from their hair color even to their height.
At one point, John mentioned the weapon that was used on the one guard there who was killed during his duties. And I was in the room that had the plaque about the guard who was killed.
We had to end the session because it was becoming a little too confusing with so many spirits coming through and Rhonda and John talking over each other. So at this point, we decided it was a good time to start John's alone session up in the family cell on the 3rd floor. And while he did his alone session, we went out into the courtyard to do an open spirit box session.
The moment we put John in the family cell alone, things started to amp up immediately with the REM pod going off. So we decided to play on this and bring in the portal to see if we could amp it up even more.
Can you make that REM pod go off again? You're doing a great job just before we get him set
It
up.
only happens when something goes wrong.
Of course.
Maybe not.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you make it beep 3 times? That was 2 times. Can you do it 3
Can you
times?
light one of these?
Let's leave him in here alone until she's ready to bring up the portal.
Is that recording?
Yeah, so just talk.
I'm just
And we'll bring the portal in halfway through.
Is there anybody here with me? Can you do that again? Can you touch one of these devices and show me that you're here? Please? Thank you. See, I'm gonna put them on the table, see if they can touch these keys.
Okay, we're gonna bring in the portal.
Yeah, Brandon.
Let's lighten up in there.
Oh, I wasn't gonna put my keys down for them to play with. Oh,
And then it's recording, yeah, we're good. And then we're gonna leave you up here.
how long?
Until we're done our spirit box.
Spirit box session. Oh. Can you do that again?
So remember, just be patient.
I'm just gonna let it talk and ask questions.
Kiss his little bald head. He's beautiful.
It's recording. I gotta scoot right next to her.
Come on in, baby.
Gross.
See the love I show her?
Can you tell us which team member is alone inside right now?
Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. That sounded like an alarm. Who was that? Edward.
Is
Have you liked having us here tonight? The boss. Who's the boss around here? What's his name?
Mr. White, are you here? Can you give me a sign that someone's here?
Are any of the guards out here with us? Hey. How about Mr. White?
Can you tell us what happened, Mr. White?
Yes. Okay, tell us.
What happened to him? The person who hurt Mr. White, what was he accused of?
Said something, I don't know.
What did he do?
Mr. White. There was 3 hangings here. 3 hangings.
So are we going to get in trouble for being out here after dark?
Maybe they're not out here because it is dark. They're inside.
They're probably all upstairs with him.
Mm-hmm. Is there anybody out here?
I think it just said near John.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
It sounded like John.
Yeah.
Can you do something for me, like give me a sign if there's somebody here with me right now?
You having fun with him upstairs in the family cell? You can do anything you want to him, we'll let you.
Do something. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You probably don't get much chance to communicate like this, so this is your chance.
I'm glad. Well, you're happy that we're here.
Can you tell us what brought you here? Like, why did you have to come here?
You're all quiet. Say something.
It's her body.
Yeah. Yeah. Whose body? You can't just say something like that and then disappear.
I know. It's leaving us wondering.
Yeah. Can you tell John whose body?
Did you say my wife? That was hard because you were speaking. When I had, you said wife upstairs? Yeah, I mentioned a wife. Was your wife here? Isabella? Anne?
Maria?
One of those inmates your wife? Were you allowed visitors when you were here?
Said no. It sounded offended.
Yeah. Did you just hear something? Yeah, but was it him in the portal upstairs?
I don't know.
It almost close by.
Like a voice that came from over here.
You're right. I don't know.
Something got kind of creepy.
It wasn't too active outside for us in the courtyard. It seemed like John was getting all the action upstairs.
So once again, a common theme was the guards, and specifically White, and about how the guards were living there.
We came to the conclusion that it wasn't as active for the 3 of us out in the courtyard because the inmates typically wouldn't be outside during the night.
We were really impressed with John's session, so we decided to do one more thing and to put Paige in that creepy hallway that we first walked into when we entered the jail. We thought that the scariest place in there was the perfect way to wrap up the night.
Okay, so I'm in this really creepy hallway alone. Oh, it just said hoarder, June, zodiac, kill, and alcoholic. Using the chattergeist right now. Is one of the murderers here with me? If there is, maybe you can set his room on the wall again, like you did before. My name's Paige. You've seen me all night. This is our last session. So if there's anything you want to say, anything you want to show me, now's the time. Where's Nicolas? Oh, it just said staff living. The staff lived on site here at the jail. Like the guards and their families and stuff, so that's interesting. So are any of the staff members here with me right now? Is Mr. White here? We've been seeming to get a lot of contact with him tonight. Right from the beginning, even before we knew his name, the portal said Mr. White. If you're here, show me our grandpa. Is Edward here? Or Isabella? William, we seem to contact William earlier tonight. He's very talkative. One of the more notorious criminals here. Was this hallway daunting to walk through when you arrived here? I know when we opened it, we were kind of taken back. This is the entrance to the jail. It's a very, very long hallway. It's almost like a tunnel in a way. If you have anything to say, now's your time. I'm not here to harm you. I'm just here to learn your story. Thank you. Can you do that again for me? I won't look. If you're still behind me, you can tap that light again. It'll show me that you're here. I'm about to leave in 5 minutes. You have one more chance to say what you need to say before we go. I said innocently, lower, emancipation, and field. Innocently. Do some of you believe that you're innocent? I'm sure some of you were. I feel like a lot of this place is mostly residual. Like, I think this is one of the first times I've ever really, we've walked around and none of us have really seen something or heard something immediately. I think I'm getting this. No one's there. Great. Was that you? If so, make yourself known. Come up to my red light. Said Rana, expiration, sowing, reaping, and departures. I don't know what any of that would mean. Reaping. I mean, there was hangings here. 3 public ones, I believe. Or Nicolas was the last public hanging, and then there was hangings done within the jail after that. I'm right? Thanks for the confirmation. Is this Nicolas? It said Rana again. Predict depressing pain. That's sad. I wonder if Rana is someone's name. Depressing pain. I'm sure it was. And I'm sorry. Do you like how the jail is run now? I mean, it's telling a little bit of Canadian history to people from all over Ontario. I think they're doing a great job. So desire and violent. Great. I know there's violent stuff happening here. One of the guards got a hammer to his head. Maybe there was fights in the yard. Possibly. Just said struggle, sallies, and scheming. Were you scheming with the other inmates to escape? You guys wanted to escape, didn't you? You didn't want to put Kings in penitentiary. I wouldn't either. Once again, a response came through about the staff living on site. The Chattergeist literally said staff living. I'm not sure why they felt the need to tell us that all throughout the night, but it was really cool to get confirmation in multiple different parts of the investigation in regards to that. There was one point where I thought I heard the team coming to get me, and I was waiting for the door to open, and it never did, so I'm not sure who was making those noises.
So it is important to note that Sinead was with us during the night, but she was sitting alone quietly at a desk, leaving us completely to do our own thing. Now, Aunt Rhonda, John, and I were nowhere near Paige and on the complete opposite side of the jail when she had heard somebody coming through the door. So whatever Paige had heard was 100% not myself, not Aunt Rhonda, and not John. Overall, the jail far surpassed our expectations, offering layers of activity that left us with more questions than answers.
It's a location close to home, and we always love diving deeper into our haunted Canadian history.
Our night at the Huron Historic Gaol was a reminder that even in the quietest places, the echoes of the past are never truly silent.